What is going on, y'all? We're live, coming at you live from Alabama,
From our dining
from
room.
our house in Alabama. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing, honey? Talk to them while we're waiting for people to come on. I'm gonna go stir dinner.
Okay.
Stir. We're having purple whole peas for dinner, y'all. So I gotta go stir things. Make sure nothing's burning.
Okay.
And cornbread.
Cornbread. That's an important part. Okay.
Yes.
So
cornbread.
we got Zachary over here with us today. He's never had it, so that's going to be interesting. I always love seeing people taste things for the first time they never had. It's going to be fabulous. He's going to love it. Can I say hi? This is Zach. So yeah, today we got a storm rolling in, and we're gonna try our best to
Hopefully
move.
we have a storm rolling.
Hopefully, we have a storm rolling in. We haven't had rain in so long. Like the red ants packed up and left because they're dying out there because they just like don't have any water. Nothing.
Whoa,
Has
whoa,
water
whoa,
out
whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When you say the red ants
there. Mhm.
packed up and left, what she really means is
They moved in with us.
the red ants packed up and moved under our house.
Right.
That's what she means.
Yeah.
Y'all, we've been
So,
fighting the red ants.
It's hard to get anything to live out there, plants included. Everything's just dying, and it really, really needs rain. And this heat has got to give. It's killing me. I stand outside for 2 seconds and I'm sweating to death. Like it's bad.
I don't know. I don't think it's too bad today. It's
No.
overcast. The sun's not out.
It still hits me in the face
Yeah.
like a hot, wet blanket. It is so
Well, it is.
bad.
It's humid. It's a little muggy. But
what
the
we're
weather
gonna
is
try
supposed to
do-
go down.
Yeah, what we're going to try to do, if it doesn't pour down rain and storming on us, we're going to try to move those goats again like we do
Yeah.
on almost a weekly basis.
Yeah,
move
we're gonna
our
get the goats
area.
moved again.
Yeah.
But and we got some things to talk about today and go over. But after we get some, the rest of y'all folks coming on, we'll kind of dive into it. But I guess to start things off, like y'all, we have just been crazy busy.
It has
like
been
life has been
Yeah.
crazy.
Every single day we've got something going on from morning till evening. It's been kind of a
Yep.
packed week every week, and it seems to be getting like that steadily. It just took off. all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's been just insane. I've been tired
Yeah.
every day when I get up.
Well, I mean, and we do have 4 kids, and they have active lifestyles, and we have our own active lifestyle, and we homestead, and he has a job, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like we have things we have to do. I mean, we're busy constantly, so
Yep.
it's kind of a lifestyle we do.
Is the internet fixed? Ish. I moved our router that the laptop connects to. I moved it out of where it was temporarily for right now because it's in Miles's room. I have to put it back, but so that we could do the live, I moved it out. I still need to get a cable. I haven't had a chance to pick up a longer cable yet, but it should be good to go for the live today. So let me know if y'all have any issues, but we should be good on the stream today because it's not sitting in the laundry room behind all the metal shelves like it was. I moved it over into Miles's room because the cord was long enough to reach there. So for now, we should be golden.
Sorry about the previous problems, guys. We really did try to do the lives on the other Sundays. It wasn't working.
Yeah, so I'm not doing the live from the laundry room today, standing on a bucket of cat litter like last week. So
Miss Laura says September 23rd is the first day of fall, so hang in there.
Yes.
Look, that's another reason I love my birthday month so much. September 30th is my birthday. If y'all didn't know that, I love September because it's like a reprieve from the summer. It's like, oh, thank goodness fall is here. So it's my birthday fell in the right time. I was born in the right season. I love fall.
Look at this, honey. Look, we ain't gonna get no rain. I'm looking at the radar here, y'all.
Really?
It's gonna go all the way around us.
So it's just gonna like trick us and threaten us and tease us. It's just gonna be
like
playing us like
went
this.
right through the little slot there.
Yeah.
Whoop, right around us, both sides of us.
It's gonna play those games. It's gonna tease us and just no rain at all.
But at least it's overcast and the sun's not out. That's I'm happy about that. But yeah, life has been crazy busy. Community band's about to start back up because we had a break in community band after our summer concert. We had a break. Now we're about to start back up again practicing. So that's gonna be fun.
Miss Luann said, "Well, you're not in the pantry."
Yeah, not
right?
Yep. We're in the laundry, or we're in the back in the dining room where we belong. Still need to get some stuff up on the wall here.
Still need to decorate. I haven't thought of what to put. I don't know.
Yep. No, or move it back
And
a
then-
little bit. How's that?
Yeah, and if we
Yeah.
hang permanent things, it's got to be things we want there all the time.
Mhm.
So we got to put some actual thought into it.
Yep. And then on top of, so here's everything we've got going, y'all. So we've got the kids that go to, we homeschool. I don't know. There's some new folks that have come on recently. So just kind of explain, we homeschool our kids, but the school district here allows them to play in band as well. So they can participate in band, even though they're not in public school. So during the week, the kids get taken to school, and then then that's just the normal daily routine, right? We got our normal house routine. We take the kids to school for band. They have after school band practice on top of the normal band class during school hours. Then Miles is doing soccer. We've got community band plus all the stuff around the farm and the day job.
That's
and
not counting any like kids appointments or anything else
Yeah.
that comes up. That's not
all
counting
the
all that.
appointments.
And that's not counting grocery
Yeah.
shopping and like regular just mundane
Yep.
stuff we got to do. We got to do
Yep.
all that in
So-
between all that.
So not complaining and not groaning, but man, y'all, it's been hectic around here. So we're trying to get into a new groove, get into a routine of things.
Yep.
That's been interesting trying to get into this routine.
Yesterday was
Um,
super fun. Y'all are only going to see a short clip of it. I didn't record a lot of it. Y'all are going to see that on a video coming out really soon because Zach has a birthday tomorrow, but we had his party yesterday. So y'all get to see a little bit of that.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
So
good.
that was fun. It was
It was
a
good.
really good all day party.
Yep.
It was great.
Yep. That was a good time. It was some downtime.
Mhm.
But even then, I came home early with Miles
Yeah.
to get some stuff done that needed to get done. So, and then the girls have been doing awesome in band. Zach's in band too, but the girls have been doing awesome in band. He does awesome too. But it's been a ton of fun watching them just grow, and for me, it's been a lot of fun reminiscing. We went to the first football game last Friday, and it was the first football game of the year, and it was just it was a blast. I loved it.
Look,
I
he
loved
get-
getting to
he gets super
remember.
excited. Look, I'm proud of him no matter what they do. He gets super excited. He gets like
Yeah.
goes back into little kittyhood again. He's like jumping up and down.
Mhm.
Super, super excited about
Yeah,
fun.
I love it. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. I'm just dragging a little bit. A little bit
Tired. Yeah. Yep. We're all a little bit tired around here. But good, just tired. Good, tired, but tired. We've been passing out. Angie's been passing out early every night, and it's late nights. Like we've had some late nights. Friday. I mean, the football games don't get over till like 10, so they didn't get home till late.
His aunt.
And hey, Aunt Lucy, how's it going?
Hey, girl.
So,
And we used
you
to
know
be able
what?
to hang like that when we were younger, but it gets like 10 o'clock and I'm done.
Yeah, yep. I want to show everybody what Aunt Lucy sent you. You want to show everybody? I'll go get it.
We're going to show it, Aunt Lucy, I promise. Shadow. Come here. Want to grab Shadow for me? Shadow's hiding underneath. Hey, baby Shadow. See how big he got? He grew. We've been feeding him extra kitty food. He's sweet. We're going to fatten him up like Tully B. He's your good kitty.
You want to show them?
Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Nice butt, oink. And don't go baking my heart. Isn't that cute?
I like
I'm gonna
those.
love
Those are
using
so
these in the kitchen.
cute.
Every time I use them, I'm going to giggle and think about you, Aunt Lucy. Thank you so much.
If y'all, sometimes we get comments, y'all asking about how the kitties are doing. Shadow, that's the one that just showed up in our barn, and he's doing great.
Yep.
He's happy-go-lucky, running and playing, and him and Tully chase each other back and forth down the hall. And he's
Tully
happy as could be.
Like at first, he didn't know what to think about this kitten. He was like, "I'm not sure about this," but they play so well. They get along so well.
Yep.
And of course, Bing Bong adopted Shadow. Is like
I don't know if
her
I
little
can
adopted baby.
bring Bing Bong or not. I don't know if
Yeah,
she'll be
Bing
scary,
Bong's
but I'll
not.
try.
Yeah, she doesn't like to be carried or like shown off to people, but she adopted baby Shadow instantly, like just adoptive mama, and she's fixed, so she's never going to have any babies of her own, but she took Shadow on as her baby, and she loves that kitten. But Tully B found a friend in Shadow, and they just like play back and forth, and especially at night, cats are more active at night. Especially at night, we can hear them just back and forth, zoom, 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 and they're just spatting something across
Zach's
the floor.
trying to get her, but I don't know. She's not big about she's not fond of being carried. So,
Miss Cindy said, "When did you move into your house?" Sorry, she's new. That's okay if you're new.
Oh, yeah.
You can catch up. We'll tell you all about it.
So we moved to Alabama from Louisiana back in October of last year. So we've been here almost a year. It was real close to Halloween. It was like the 24th or some random day like that.
Just before Halloween.
Just before Halloween. So that's when we moved in here, and we have absolutely loved it since we've been here.
That just hit me like a freight train, honey. We've only been here 10 months of our life.
Yep.
We have only lived here 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and when we moved into this property, the whole property was covered in woods. And it was trash just everywhere out in the woods, just piled up out there.
Yeah.
So we had the land cleared so we can actually use it. Mm-hmm. And then we have been cleaning up the trash as we come across it. A lot of that trash, like we'll pick up trash off the surface. Yeah. We'll send goats in to eat down all the brush and weeds. And then they'll kick up more trash that's been buried under the ground. And we
have found some strange things, y'all.
Yeah.
Just think random things you would not think should be in the ground. They'll just come up out of the dirt, or we'll dig.
Yeah, like a toilet.
Yeah, like a toilet.
Serious, like a toilet. Yeah.
No joke, no lie. And a lot of people, thought we should do this and that with the trees or keep this and that trees. But for our plan, for our homestead plan, the woods had to go. That was just something that we knew needed to happen. We have a 10-year plan and even a 20-year plan and of what our landscape's going to look like, and it did not involve woods. So
we love trees, and we will replant some trees where we want them. But when we did the trees, so we sold all our trees, and I apologize for those of you that already know this, but there's a whole video about when we had it cleared, and I'll post a link to that in tomorrow's main video. But the short and long of it is when we had them clear, we sold the trees to a local company, and it was an all or nothing thing. We couldn't save like, we're going to talk about Capricin. Yeah. I promise. We're going to talk about Capricin. That's coming up real soon. It's on my list of things, so I don't forget to talk about how Capricin's doing.
Oh my gosh, somebody said the toilet would be a perfect planter.
It'd be fertilized, wouldn't it?
Look, I've seen people use the porcelain bathtubs, the huge bathtubs as planters. I've never seen anybody use a toilet. But
it'd be funny.
I don't know, that'd be funny.
Put it out by the road.
It'd be artistic, that's for sure.
Anyway, so a lot of people, I won't say a lot of people, some folks were sad to see all our trees go, but it was, like I said, it was an all or nothing thing. They had to either clear all the trees or none of the trees, because we don't have enough acreage for them to justify doing only a small portion of it. So it was all or nothing. Yeah. So we had them clear everything, and then we'll go back and replant what we want, where we want it.
Amen, Miss Diana. Many good friends in Alabama. Us too. In the past 10 months, I have to say, we have made better and closer friends than probably anywhere else we've lived. Yep. Like Alabama has been the most accommodating and just connecting place. Yep. Really good people.
And to be fair, we already had, when we moved here, y'all know Jason and I are really, really close friends. We're really close with Coghill, and then us, and Head Family Farm, we're friends. Tracy and us, Tracy and Jean over at Just Dig It Farm. So we already had, a really good support network when we moved here. So this is Tully, for those of you who are new.
Look.
Yeah, he's big and fluffy. He's not as fat as he looks, but he isn't skinny either by any means.
And he's
But
kind of a lounge kitty. He's
yeah, he's a snuggly cat.
He's snuggly, but he's kind of a grunt butt kitty that just kind of lays there, and he looks like an ornament that just doesn't do anything. Like he doesn't run and chase and play until it gets to be nighttime. Like
once night hit, he
Yeah.
he loses his mind. He's running around
all
like
day,
crazy.
You'll see him
Yeah,
just kind of lounging somewhere and just sleeping on your bed. He's just a
Mhm.
rug kitty, just a happy fat rug kitty.
yeah, he's sweet, and he was a rescue as well.
Yeah.
So we'll have to go do a video on your channel. You'll have to do a video and talk about the story
Yeah.
behind all the cats. For
Yeah.
a lot of the new folks that have come around.
It's a happy
So-
ending, obviously. Tully's
You
been
okay,
happy
Sarah?
and healthy, but he was one of those close
Sarah
calls.
just stubbed her toe over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you down.
But yeah, he was a rescue. He was
And he has
a
a
lot of
a
scary
wild
stuff.
story.
He almost
Yeah,
didn't make it.
He has a
Yeah,
wild story.
yeah, he almost didn't make it.
And we got to meet. You were talking about Alabama friends, but
Mhm.
meeting Nick and Zoe was like just
and Nick and
such
Zoe, yep.
a treat and
Yep.
a pleasure.
Yep.
People that just are within driving distance, good friends that we could get to if we needed help, and they would come help us, and we can come help them. Just having
Yep.
that sort of neighborly bond with all these Alabama people just made it feel more like home than
Mhm.
ever, and that showed me that we made the right choice
Yep.
moving here.
And then I was born in Alabama, y'all.
That's right,
I was
that's
born in
right.
Montgomery. So, I didn't grow up in Alabama. I
Mhm.
didn't live in Alabama very long, but a lot of family has lived in Alabama. A lot of my family's lived in Alabama. So it's home. And it felt like home when we moved here.
Yeah.
It felt it's crazy how much it felt like that. It felt like home. Much of what you're talking
yeah.
about now is what I kept telling newcomers who was saying you shouldn't have got Capri. Yeah, it's so we can go ahead and dive into this whole thing.
Let's
So
go ahead and talk about that.
part of what I want to talk
I'll get some
about
water.
today
I'll get some water.
is this whole video thing, and there was a lot of rough comments on the channel about us getting Capri Sun and the conditions of that Capri Sun was having to live in, and moving from. Well, I think one of the comments said something about move from a Hyatt or Hilton to a Motel 6, and then someone else was like, "Oh, it's worse than a Motel 6." Y'all, when we moved here, we've had to do a lot of work to the place. We love our animals. They mean the world to us. So we do everything we can to give them the absolute best life.
Mhm.
When I put out the video, I apologize because I didn't show fully everything that all the animals had. So for instance, when I went back and watched the video, I really only showed the little barn area that the goats were in, but I didn't show that they had open free access to a bigger area out in the pasture. So I also didn't talk about how we move them once a
Wow.
week, once every couple weeks.
And we don't think about these things because these things are just kind of
Normal for us.
They're just normal.
Yeah,
These-
and I
these
didn't
are-
think about
yeah.
showing it.
It's
Yeah.
like our indoor animals. Do I show you everything I do for my indoor animals? Well, no,
Mhm.
because I just kind of wake up and do it. It's mundane routine for me.
Yeah.
But I forget that you guys don't know that we do all these extra little sweet things for our animals.
Yeah, and we wash out the waters and the pools. And the brush got lost for a little bit there. Angie talked about that on one of her videos a while
Yeah.
back. But we just didn't think about y'all didn't all know that. And I apologize for all of you that are new that came over and watched that. That's on me. I should have shown that to y'all so you would get a better view of things. And we will do a better job of showing you guys that and showing that to you and not just assuming that you don't want to see all that again.
And we've showed like one clip, I think, or one video before about like how I brush the goats down regularly and
Mhm.
how we trim their
Yep.
hooves on a regular basis, how we check their eyes for make sure their worm load isn't, getting high. So
Mhm.
all these little maintenance things that we do for our goats and how much we check on them and love on them and care for them and look at them every day, it becomes something that we don't think about too much, or we don't put too much
Mhm.
thought into filming it. We have made, like I said, one video on it, but we don't make a video about that every day.
Yep.
So a lot of people think that maybe we don't do it.
Mhm. Yep. Now, the other thing I'll say is some people said some things that were rude, but if people hadn't commented, I will say that if they hadn't commented, I wouldn't have realized that I wasn't showing y'all everything that I should show you.
Right,
So,
yeah.
so I'm grateful that they did comment, even though it was a little, wasn't quite as kind as maybe I would have said things. But
Okay.
we also had people on the next video where I went through a little bit more stuff. We had people come back and they apologized, or they replied back to me and apologized for their harsh comments. So, you know, don't get too upset with folks, and don't go out. Yeah, let's.
And that's what forgiveness is for. That's
Yeah.
why we give people,
Kindness
we
and
give people
forgiveness
grace
and love, no
forgiveness,
matter what. Yeah.
We don't
Yep.
we don't
Yep.
take offense too easily. It's really hard to offend us.
No, not offended. I was a little surprised at first, but not offended. And you know, sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good because sometimes we need a little bit of critique to help us do the right thing.
I see a lot of you people saying, y'all are kind of saying the same thing in the comments, that Brooke and Jason would not have let their goat go to a bad home, which is absolutely true. Like, they are not the type of people just to sell a random goat on Facebook or Craigslist and call it good and not find out where this goat's going. Like, they gave it to us because they knew us and because they knew what kind of home it was going to. So yeah, if anybody knows Brooke and Jason, you know that they're going to make sure that goat is okay.
Yeah.
And Aunt Lucy, she said, now I have a pig in the home. So
now
I got a pig in the house.
I think your video's lagging a little bit, Aunt Lucy. I think your video's a little bit behind, but I think you said you were having internet issues too. But that's okay. It's okay to be lagging. Not a big deal.
Speaking of animals, we got 5 more animals.
Yeah, you did. So you showed that on your channel. I did briefly show them on the main channel. You want to talk about them?
Yeah, so
they're cute.
Little Potato. If y'all saw the video, if y'all didn't, y'all can go to my channel, Big Family Matters, and see the video. But
you want to talk about who Potato is?
Yeah, so I was gonna say, Little Potato is a little hen, is a little chicken that we raised from babyhood, that we got from I'm a Survivor, from
Lester
and Jamie. I couldn't think for a second. From Lester and Jamie, I asked them specifically, could I take a broody mama with all of her babies home? And they had so many broody mamas hatching out babies everywhere. They were like, take your pick. So we gathered up the little baby mama, Pepper, and she had a bunch of babies under her. So we brought all these babies home. Little Potato was one of those babies. She was one of those itty bitty little chickens from I'm a Survivor. Well, now she's all grown and she's a little woman herself. That was, many months ago. Now she's grown. She went broody, and turns out she is a fabulous mama, just like her mama. So I guess her mama taught her pretty well.
Here, hold on 1 second. Where'd it go? So Miss Maribeth, Aunt Lucy's talking about this pig right here. These 2 pigs.
She sent us a gift. Aunt Lucy
she's
sent
being
us
silly.
An awesome
She's
gift.
talking about these pigs right here. That's the pig she's talking about.
And I can still wish and dream for the day I'm gonna have my little pig.
We'll have a pet pig. We'll have a pet
and
pig.
It's a little
Anyway.
area outside. I'm gonna create an area.
I didn't mean to derail you there, baby.
No, it's okay. So when Mama Potato went broody, and she just wouldn't give it up. We had tried everything to break the broodiness, but she's kind of like Mama Frizzle, our other chicken. When Mama Frizzle gets in her head to have babies, she'll stay broody all year long if you let her. Like, she will not give it up. And you can try every method everybody's tried to offer me to break a hen of broodiness. We have tried on her, and she is determined. She will not break out of broodiness until she has babies. So you may as well go to Tractor Supply and get some chicks and just put them up under her and say, happy birthday, you got some babies. And then she'll be happy. And then she gets out of her broodiness, but she will not let it go until she has babies. She is like focused on that. So Potato is 100% like that. Potato is like, I'm going to have babies. And she was determined to be a mama for the first time. So what we did is we, realized our eggs are fertile because we have 2 roosters. We have an Americana rooster,
pretty roosters,
and a silver-laced Wyandotte rooster, both beautiful and really good tempered. And I'm loving these roosters. They're working out great. We also have a little bantam rooster, but he only breeds the tiny ladies. We needed full-size roosters to breed the big ladies. So we grabbed up some eggs. We have 1 Yokohama egg and 4 full-size chicken eggs, like the Rhode Island red eggs, and it was a mix, right? And it was either fathered by the silver-laced Wyandotte rooster or the Easter egg or the Americana rooster, one or the other.
Oh, it might be. It's an Easter egg rooster.
I think
it's not an Americana. It's an Easter egg.
But one or the other would have made a great mix. That would be a great barnyard mix. So we gathered up 5 eggs total and put them under little Madam Potato, and she was so thrilled. She was so happy. She has hatched out all 5 babies. All 5 babies are beautiful and healthy and strong and just like lovely little chicks. And she's just thrilled. You can see it on her little chicken face. She's just ecstatic to be a mama for the first time.
Yep.
So now
Yep.
that that's over with, now she won't be broody anymore. She'll raise her little babies and she'll be happy, and we can carry on with life as we know it now. But we have 5 new babies and new
Yep.
additions to the homestead. So yay.
Yeah, so it's good. It's good. It's been good.
Mhm.
Now with the whole the great goat fiasco, all the controversy.
Yeah.
Capri Sun is doing wonderfully, y'all. He is becoming more and more acclimated to us. He's fully integrated into the herd. He loves to hang around Marshmallow and Henry sometimes, but mostly when I look out there, he's right. Like I'm talking like he's right there underneath Marshmallow, like right next to him or under him. He loves hanging out with Marshmallow. So they've kind of bonded, and Capri Sun's doing well. He's doing really, really well, y'all. And y'all see in the videos coming up, but he's doing well. He's still getting acclimated to us, but that's not odd because most young bucklings or doelings, most young goats, most goat kids, if they're not bottle fed and they feed off the mama, they're not as, it takes them a little bit to get acclimated to people, at least in our experience. Our other doelings that we have, they really didn't get super acclimated until we weaned them.
Yeah.
And now Dancer will come up to you. Leah has been very snuggly, but you helped birth her. You were the first thing that she saw.
I did, and I helped. I did like milk out the mom on for 2 days. I milked out Missy
and had the bottle feed her
to her, so she made that connection. She bonded and made that association with people. See, the ones like he was talking about that aren't dam raised, they're bottle raised. They don't get a chance to make that connection. They don't make that association between people equals
when they
my sustenance.
Feed off a mama.
People equals they're going to give me a bottle. People equals food. They make that connection in their mind, and then they form that bond to people. And people are good. People are nice. People are not going to hurt me. So the ones that don't get a chance to make that connection, they're only focused on mama. You separate them from mama, and then they get suspicious of you, and they don't want nothing to do with you.
So it takes them a little bit to come around, but they do. They will become just as personable as the rest of the goats. It just takes loving on them and feeding them and giving them treats and petting them and snuggling them and brushing them.
Same
and
concept as a cat or a
dog.
It
just takes
to spend time.
Yeah, it just takes time. It takes time for them to know that, hey, look, this is a good thing and not a bad thing.
Right.
So
now you get your sustenance from me. Now you get your snuggles from me. And they learn to depend on you.
Yep. And so but he's doing really, really, really well. We've got some changes coming up for the goats in their area, not just the normal move the fence. We got some bigger changes coming up, but y'all will see more about that in this next coming week. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
And I thought of something funny.
What's that?
So I didn't realize it until the other day, but y'all know Petite Rouge Riding Hood, the Cajun Red Riding Hood story that I read on, and I was speaking like that on Jamie and Lester's channel, and I read the storybook to y'all. Do y'all remember the orange cat, Tajine? So Tajine in the storybook, fat orange cat.
Yeah.
So my nickname for Tully B is Tajine. Sometimes I'll call him Tajine because he reminds me of that big fat orange cat in the storybook.
Yeah, Tully's nickname is Tajine.
Tajine. I'm
big old fat
Tajine.
cat.
Come on,
yeah,
Tajine.
little fat cat in the book. Tajine.
That threw the hot sauce.
Yeah. Now, for those of you that don't know, that are new, that don't know what she's talking about, Angie was born and raised in Louisiana, so she's read a couple of the Cajun books, the Cajun Red Riding Hood, and what was the other one you did? The Jacques and the Beanstalk.
So on my channel, if you go to Big Family Matters, you'll also see me read the story Jacques and the Beanstalk, and I do it in the Cajun accent. It's really funny.
So
anyway, check that out if you need it.
And y'all, we do still stick to some of our Louisiana stuff. Like I love to cook some good gumbo and jambalaya.
Yeah, like
and
tonight you're making them purple whole peas and a pork.
And that's more of a southern
bread.
thing, purple whole peas. Yeah, we're cooking. Well, I need to check on that. I'll be right right back. Yeah, I need to check on
Hey,
that.
Miss Jennifer said, Angie, I can't wait for another story.
Yeah, we
Oh,
have to look for
yeah.
one.
I'll look for another Cajun story for you, ma'am. I will do one.
Yeah, you want to talk a little bit about your channel and your
Sure.
frustration with the heat? And
Yeah.
why it's getting
So
down
I was not joking, y'all. I was not playing. I told my husband I am done with summer. I am done with this heat. I'm not messing with that no more. I go outside and I just start just drenched in sweat. Can't breathe. Just really awful. Just feel like I'm going to die, like I'm cooking from the inside out. I can't stand the summer anymore. I said, look, at this point, I will pay somebody else to make it so that I don't have to go out in the heat. I will pay somebody just so that I don't have to go out in the summer heat and do anything anymore. I'm just going to sit on the couch and do nothing. Like, I want to stay in the air conditioning all the time. So tired of this freaking heat. I want it to go away. I'm so ready for fall and winter. I've never been one to complain about the cold. I know other people don't like the cold, don't like the winter, start shivering and fussing and when's it going to warm up again. You will never hear me say that. I'm sorry. I could live in winter all year long. I love the winter. I would rather be freezing to death than burning hot. I can fix it if I'm cold. I can like turn my body temperature up and I can start melting ice, baby. I can start heating it up. I have no problem with that. I can warm myself right up, but I cannot cool myself down. I can't get cold enough. I can only take off so many clothes. You know, I can only get so cold, right? So it doesn't happen.
Hey, G-rated here, baby. G-rated.
So I am over the heat and over the summer. So that being, with that said, that goes along with my videos. So, okay, so how am I going to make videos? What am I going to make videos about? If I'm not going outside for the duration of the time that it's going to be hot, which is probably another month or two yet to come. Okay, so what am I going to make videos about? I'm not going to be outside messing with my garden. Everything's dying and nothing's growing. Nothing grows in the death heat of summer. We have not put in our fall garden yet. So what am I going to be filming about? I told Wes I'm just going to have to get real creative inside and make a lot of indoor videos. I'm going to have to do like knitting videos or something. I'm going to have to get real creative here because I'm sorry. I love you guys so much. And I appreciate that you want to see me outside doing work, but I'm not willing to work in this heat no more until it cools off. I need it to calm down and cool off. And then I can like get it. I'm going to hit the ground running with this potager garden as soon as this weather breaks. I've got plans, but not until the heat goes away.
Oh, come on, baby.
Miss Sue said, I'm the total opposite. I hate the cold with a passion. Yeah, and some people do. Some people just cannot stand that bitter cold that sinks into your bones and like gives you chills and like they just absolutely hate the cold and they can tolerate the heat. That's why they want a vacation in Florida or somewhere. I don't like the heat. And I know it sounds weird. Look, I live in the South. I was born and raised in Louisiana. How can you hate the heat, right? Well, I do. I grew up hating the heat. I don't like the heat of summer. That's my least favorite season. I wish summer would just go away. Yep. Miss Maribeth, I know. Yep. Winter person. Not a winter person. She's totally a summer person. Yep. But see, people are always running for the AC whenever they get too hot. I can't cool down enough. I can heat right up, but I cannot cool down enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
honey,
see, Miss
Paula.
Paula.
That tastes good.
Oh, I know it. I can smell it from here. Miss Paula said her dad always said the same. There's only so many clothes you can take off.
Yeah.
Amen, right? Amen. Yep. Fall and spring are just right. But see, around here, we don't actually get fall, like not true fall. Yeah, you're fine. We don't get true fall. No. In the South, anybody who lives in the deep South, you know what I'm talking about. We get a long extended summer. We get like this smidgen little 2 weeks of a brief, maybe hint of fall, and then we go right into winter. And winter's not even that long. Winter's kind of brief. We get just a couple of months of winter, 2, maybe 3 months of winter of really actual cold, and then it starts to warm right up. Then we get that smidgen little short period, just a few weeks of that spring, nice, lovely, crisp but warm in the afternoon, kind of springish feel. We only get a little bit of spring, and then bam, you're right into summer. So we go from extreme hot to extreme cold pretty freaking fast, and then we don't really get a spring or a fall. It's not true spring and it's not true fall down here. Not in the South. You're not going to get that. Oh, hey, babies. I'm petting babies. Babies are coming to see me. Yeah, osteoarthritis. Wes is starting to say that his joints and his muscles and stuff and his bones will start aching. When he feels the weather changing or it's starting to get colder. He says he feels it in his joints. And his bones.
That's mainly like my shoulders because I've had surgery on both my shoulders.
Right.
So,
and I'm not to that point yet.
Yep.
I'm not to where I feel it in my joints and stuff. But I'm ready to feel that weather change coming.
Yep. For me, it's not so much that I feel it when it gets cold. I just feel it when the weather changes, when that pressure goes up and down, when it just aches in my shoulders. But that's okay. It is what it is.
Dang.
What's that?
Miss okay, so Cherie Fabiano, that's a lady that was
We're friends with, yeah.
we're friends with, but she was our neighbor. Well, I say
Kind of neighbor, yeah, pretty
she
close.
Only lived like 2 minutes from us, just very close down the road from our house in Louisiana. So she doesn't live close to us anymore, but she used to. So she's saying that the property across from where we used to live in Louisiana was on fire a week ago.
Oh, wow. Dang.
Thank you for telling
That's
me,
right
Cherie.
across the street. Wow.
Yeah, thank you for letting us know. I don't know much about what's been going on back there. I've been out of touch.
I can't remember her name. That was our neighbor across the street. Is that the one?
No, I think she's talking about the one who
diagonal ones?
Who bought the one next to us trying to build the house.
Oh, I don't know. Wow.
I hope it's not the one across the street from
us.
That's
the property across from their old homestead was on fire a week. Oh, maybe not the house, maybe just the property over there. I don't know. But they are, over by Meat, they've had fires going on.
And Lord knows it's dry and hot enough. That's why I'm scared to burn anything. We've got massive piles of old brush trees and stuff from when they cleared the land. Some old trash trees are piled up in huge piles back here. And we want to burn them. We want to burn these piles down. But if we lit anything on fire right now, it would cause a brush fire to all the properties.
And I read something in the news about they were looking for a guy over there driving a white truck with a red bed that was going. Oh, I saw it on Facebook. Okay. The police department had put out that they were looking for someone driving a white truck with a red bed that was going around and actually starting more fires, driving around out in the country around by Meat and starting fires.
Arsonist.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just starting woods on fire just to do it.
Yep.
That's crazy. Isn't that crazy?
No, and I am really I'm a pyro at heart, and I love burning things, and I love seeing like wood piles burn. I love making fires in the winter, and I want all these piles burned really badly. And I have a lot of stuff that needs to be burned around here, but I'm just not willing to risk a wildfire right now. It is so hot and so dry.
Yeah. The kitty. The food is still disappearing. As far as we know, it's still there. We haven't seen it. It's very, very, very shy and skittish.
It's not a fan of people at all.
It really is it would really fit the definition of a feral cat.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking? I wonder if that is maybe Shadow's mama. Although Shadow's a black cat, and that's an orange. And orange cats are male, so it can't be a mama.
Right. It's probably
orange cats are male, so it's got to be a Tom. I don't know.
And I've seen gray and black kittens come from all kinds of colored mamas. So I mean, never know. But it could be a relative. Wherever Shadow came from, it could have also come from the same place. So.
I mean, Shadow and Bing Bong both are local to this area, right? Because Bing Bong came from the neighbor down the road that was going to shoot him,
and that was a thought,
Shadow.
Yeah, that was a thought our family had a couple days ago. It was like, if Bing Bong showed up at the neighbor's house as a kitten and Shadow showed up at our house as a kitten, what if Bing Bong and Shadow are actually related? Because when she met him, she like instantly fell in love with him and adopted him and took him in. Maybe she recognized a family member. Like maybe she realized that he was part of her family.
Yeah. And maybe I'm wrong. Miss Susan says she has a female orange cat. Rare. I thought most orange cats are male.
Yeah, genetically, it's a chromosome that they have.
It's just not as common.
Yeah, it's a chromosome that orange cats are usually male, but it's kind of rare to have an orange cat that's a female.
Gotcha. Hello, Miss Jackie. Welcome.
Hey, just like the opposite is true about calico cats. It's even more rare to have a male calico cat. If you have a multicolored calico cat, it is 99.9% going to be a female.
Go Tigers!
Go Tigers all the way. Sorry. Go Tigers! Ain't gonna be no roll tide. Sorry, never.
Y'all, I'm sorry. I gotta go down this road for a minute.
Oh no, what's she doing?
I'm
What's she doing?
so excited.
About?
Do you know what this weekend is, honey? Do you know what
No.
Saturday is?
I have no idea.
Saturday is LSU's first game of the season.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo!
Get ready
And
for football, y'all.
Y'all, they're playing FSU, which, if you don't know, that's a college in Tallahassee, Florida. And so my parents living in Florida, while they are out, my dad is an Alabama fan, my mom is an Auburn fan, but they also cheer for FSU because they live in Florida. Well, y'all, I told my dad that he needed to go ahead and stock up on tissues because
yep.
FSU is going to get
Go ahead and
stomped.
get ready to
They're going to lose bad.
be crushed.
So anyway, I won't spend a lot of time boring all y'all with college football talk, but I'm excited. I'm super excited about college football season. I do enjoy college football. I know a lot of you don't. Yeah, there's Bing Bong. Maybe I can get her on the.
No, it's so cute because Shadow was up in the hammock.
Up there playing.
Bing Bong was following Shadow.
Yeah, Bing Bong kind of adopted Shadow. Here, I'll just take y'all over. Those of you that are new that don't know about our cat wall, we've got a big cat wall for the cats. People who think we don't spoil our animals, think again. But there's Bing Bong up there. She's a little nervous, like, what are you doing? And there's Shadow up there in the hammock. And that's above the doorway up there, y'all. I don't know if you can see the perspective there, but that's up above the doorway. And then we haven't talked about the cat wall in a while, but we're going to extend it on down the wall that way, and then we'll extend it on over this way. Yeah, there goes Bing Bong. Yeah, she doesn't. Bing Bong likes to snuggle, but only when she likes to snuggle. Right. She wants to set the terms and conditions. Right.
She has to come to you. You can't go hunt her down too. She has to come to you when she's ready.
Yeah, she has to set the terms, and she is a great cat. And we do have a house full of animals. We don't have as many animals as Jason and Brooke have, but we do have a house full of animals. We got the 2 dogs and the three cats, right?
So 3 indoor cats, 2 outdoor cats,
and 2 outdoor cats.
So
yes.
5 cats.
So like typical pets, like we do have a full.
Yeah, not even counting farm animals. That's just our pet animals.
Yeah. So, and we love them. We love them. We absolutely love them.
We were outside playing with turkeys and geese earlier today, and we were talking about that. And I've sent pictures to family members of turkey and geese, and they're like, "Oh, you got Thanksgiving and Christmas food ready," talking about the turkey and the goose. And I was like, "No, pets only, pets only. I'm sorry, those are not for eating. Yeah. Those are
pets
for keeping and snuggling and playing."
I love the turkeys.
The
turkeys. I'm so happy we got turkeys. I want a male turkey though.
Yeah. So it turns out that our 2 turkeys that I was hoping one was male, they're like, I'm 99% sure they're both female. So they're of age to where one of them should be showing out as a male right now. One of them should absolutely look like a male and be breeding right now. And both of them look female. They both are acting like female, look like females. Pretty sure we both have females, and we're expecting turkey eggs anytime now. So, and I love them. You can walk up to them. You just walk, they'll start walking away from you, but you can easily overtake them and just scoop them up in your arms and just hold them. And you're holding a big old baby turkey in your arms. And that's a big bird, but I sit there and pet them and stroke them, and I just put them back down.
Yep. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That you said that. Yeah, that means a lot. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
That makes me happy. Thank you.
Miss Lynn, cornholio wasn't that bad. Like, I liked cornholio.
And I really believe
I like snuggling on cornholio.
I know everybody does their best to raise a sweet animal, but our kids, for some reason, these 4 kids, if they raise it, baby anything from babyhood, if they take any baby animal and raise it, it will be the snuggliest, sweetest, just melting your arms, little baby pet ever. Yeah. It just, I don't know how they do it. It's like magic. They will turn that thing into just a sweet baby.
That's the same trick they use when they're trying to talk us into something. Yeah. They get us all like, feeling all sweet. No.
We'll take care, but
and then they talk us into things. Yeah.
Now that they've gotten older, they mean it. See, a lot of kids, when they're little, they'll say they'll do this and that. They'll clean up after it. They'll take care of the pet. maybe they will, maybe they won't when they're little. But our kids are older now, and when they say they'll take care of an animal and they'll actually train it and work with it every day, they actually mean what they say.
Like when Winston was a puppy, they got up and set a timer. They set an alarm and they got up and they took it out and through the middle of the night. Yeah, they potted it. Yeah. Yep.
Miss Candy says she loves watching our turkeys get in the pool.
Yeah,
me too.
they're funny.
Every time I refill it, they choose a pool and they go and soak their titties and they just stand in it and go, and they just soak their titties. But they love it. And the geese have just kind of accepted them as part of the flock. The geese just don't mind them. They've just bonded with the geese.
Yeah. Miss Sue, he knows when that camera's around and he likes to show off his strutted stuff. He definitely, he's kind of like Bing Bong, where he only wants to be touched when he wants to be touched.
When he wants to be,
But
I like a cantankerous little animal.
I didn't have any issues with him. I enjoyed our time hanging out with them. I miss hanging out with Jamie and Lester. I miss them.
I miss all the critters that I see and touch and pet, and I miss their place. And just kind of, it felt like a great place to be. It felt like if a petting zoo could feel homey, like home, that's kind of what I felt like. I felt like it was a home,
a homey petting
but it
zoo.
was like a petting zoo home, and it was just a nice environment to be in. Yeah.
And y'all, I cannot tell you enough about how size doesn't come across on camera because both Moo over at I'm a Survivor and Moody over at Cog Hill are huge.
You just don't even realize.
They're so big.
Don't even realize until you walk up to those animals just how big they are.
It's like you picture how you would feel walking up to a triceratops or something.
Or like an elephant if you met an
elephant. Huge. They're so big.
It's a humbling experience because, we don't work around huge animals around here. Everything's little around us. So when I walked up to that giant creature, it's just like beautiful and majestic,
big and calm and sweet
calm and docile, and just watching it move and petting its face, this huge head. I was like, whoa! It was how I would imagine people meeting an elephant.
Yeah. Y'all, it just doesn't come across on camera. I don't know why size does that. The other thing, the camera's really funny, y'all, because like at the old Cog Hill, y'all, I was really caught off guard when we got there, and the driveway was so steep at the old Cog Hill, so steep.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, you knew there was a hill on camera, but it didn't look that steep. It was like
walking down
wow.
Driving down it was scary, but walking down it, I had to lean back as I walked down it, or I would fall face first down the hill. I had to kind of scoot down the hill. It was such a steep drop.
Yeah, it was crazy how steep it was.
Oh, she brought me Chewy.
Oh, sweet biscuit. Yeah.
Look at you. She caught it.
Yeah.
Good job, Biscuit. We
love our animals, and we definitely spoil our animals.
And she fusses at me if I don't go outside in the morning right after breakfast and throw her ball. She expects me to get up and get outside and go throw the ball at least 5 times so she can fly down the hill and go get the ball and bring it back. So if I don't chuck the ball, she gets mad at me, and she's pawing at me with the ball in her mouth, going, "Hey,
she's like, hey, you forgot, you forgot something.
Throw the ball."
Yeah. There's a burn ban in Louisiana, entire state, just south of Louisiana, or south of Amite. Or no, not south. Is Montpelier south or north of Amite? I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's north.
I can't remember. I think it's north. Yeah.
Anyway.
And somebody was arrested for it. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy dry, y'all. But someone came in the door and Biscuit's losing her mind. We're supposed to get rain here coming up this next week. I'm really hoping we actually get it.
We shall see.
I'm praying for all y'all in Florida that you guys will be okay if that storm that's out in the Gulf goes that direction. Who knows where it's going to go or which direction it's going to go, but I hope no one has any major damage from it. But I gotta say, y'all, we all need the rain. So even if it's a hurricane, rain at this point, rain's rain. Like we need rain bad. It's just the whole this whole area, from Texas all the way through the South is just
Look, I'm
dry.
about to be like on the Jungle Book. Have y'all seen the newest Jungle Book remake where they call the water truce the water rock or whatever?
Yeah.
I forgot what they called it, but they call it a water truce, and all the animals don't eat each other and don't attack each other, and they all come to the water
For the water hole, yeah.
For the water hole, you know,
Yeah.
they all call a truce because we're all dying of thirst and we need water, and water comes before eating. So
Yeah.
I'm about to call the water truce, y'all.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, you can have Scotland's rain.
Oh yes.
I'd rather
yes.
just come to Scotland's rain.
Can I come there?
How about How about
experience
you
the
don't
rain?
send
Can I
us
just
the
come
rain?
there?
How about we just come there?
I'll come to you.
I
baby.
think-
I'll
I
come
think-
to you.
You know, that was when I was in seventh grade in geography. We had to do a report. And we had to pick a country,
Mhm.
and that's the country I picked was Scotland because I thought it's just so cool.
Right.
Like
It is.
it's
so
just
cool.
it's
It
just a
is.
cool
Yeah.
place. It's just I don't know. Maybe it's just a romantic notion I have in my head.
No,
I've never been there, but
no, I think it's wonderful. Like honestly,
but I think it
if
would be awesome.
We got tickets tomorrow. I'd be leaving with you.
Yeah.
Scotland.
Scotland and Ireland. What do you think, Zach? You want to go? You want to go to Scotland and Ireland?
I'm Irish. That's my mom's dream is to go to Ireland. It's on our bucket list.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. See, maybe we'll just
Yes,
take
I
a.
do.
We'll all take a big trip to Ireland, huh?
Mhm.
But I think
Right.
Scotland will be cool. I think and
I'll pay.
you'll be.
Family vacation.
I think just the history, right?
Right.
Like just the
Music.
Scottish history.
Right? Just
Yeah, and the music.
the
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
the culture, the sound of their voices, the music,
Mhm.
the whole environment, like just and the age of the country. Like our country's so new. It's just I know America's great. I love America. I'm not against America.
No, we
But-
love where we live. We're
it's-
grateful we
but
live where we
it's
live.
such a
But
young
To
nation,
experience
right?
all the history. Yeah,
and to me,
yeah.
every
yeah.
other nation it has such rich
Mhm.
history and just such depth to it because it's been there so long and it has such things that have lasted for 1,000 years or been passed on through several generations and not
Mhm.
watered down. It's just that culture has remained that culture for so long, and that just to me is fascinating. I want
Yeah, it's
to
awesome.
dive deep into something
Yep.
that has that great
Yep.
of a history behind
Talk-
it.
talk-
Yeah.
Get to know people that live in a culture that's that
Yeah.
with roots that deep. Now, in the U.S., of course, we have mixed heritage, which is one of the cool things about here. People are from everybody here, other than Native Americans, are from somewhere else.
Right,
like
yeah.
their actual roots are from somewhere else. So we have such a mix and such a diversity. So that's one of the cool things here. But I would love to go visit over there. That would be a blast. That in Australia too. Go have a big family meetup over in Australia. That would be fun too.
Who is that young man?
Daughter's
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Who is that young? Who are you, young
that
man?
cutie right there is Zach. That is Seraphim's boyfriend.
Yeah. Yep. So he's a good dude. We like him. We keep him around. Yeah. He's a good
Well,
guy.
he likes us. That's the main important part. He tolerates us. So
He tolerates us. He likes us. He comes over because we feed him. I think that's it. I think it's the only reason he comes over.
Yeah, just my sister took the food.
Oh goodness, y'all, we love y'all so much. Thank you so much for joining us. You got anything else before we wrap up that you can think of?
can't think of anything.
We're gonna go get some cornbread made. It's gonna be delicious,
Cornbread, not box cornbread. Real cornbread.
real and not sweet cornbread. Actual cornbread.
we
Actually,
just-
I use Brooks' recipe when I make
Yeah.
cornbread. It's on their website. If you want to try a good recipe for cornbread, go look on Brooks' website.
And we still have that cornmeal that I got from the farmer's market.
Yeah, the real
Yeah,
cornmeal,
like the
those
real
stone ground
cornmeal,
stuff.
Stone
Yeah,
ground stuff
yeah,
that I got
yeah.
from this old man that owned the mill. He gave me the
Yep.
real ground
Mhm.
stuff. We still got that.
Yep. If y'all feel like it, share our videos. It helps us out a ton. Just y'all being here, showing up helps us out a ton and helps us to be able to keep doing this and doing what we love to do. Y'all,
Anything you missed?
I
go back
missed
and watch the
lives.
replay.
I
Yeah,
missed doing.
yeah.
We had
Go
2
back
weeks
and
and
watch
not
it.
much of a live, and I missed that. I
Mhm.
missed it.
Yep.
I missed y'all. I missed hanging out with y'all. I love getting to come hang out with y'all. We need to talk about maybe doing two a week.
2 a week.
2 a
yeah.
week. I don't know.
Are
We'll
we-
see.
are
We'll
we
see how our
still gonna
schedule
do- Are we
does.
still gonna do that late night one?
We
What's
do
that?
still. We owe
Like a
our
4 in the morning?
international fans,
We do.
our international big family, a late night,
Mhm.
a late night one. So with that, we're gonna go get dinner finished up. Love y'all. Thank you so much for coming out and joining us and spending some time with us. I'm just humbled that all y'all love to spend party your Sunday with us
Yeah.
or Monday. Well, no, I don't think anywhere is Monday yet. I think it's all
Mm,
Sunday.
Yeah.
So anyway, we will catch you all in the next one.
Love you. Bye.